Hi, guys. I am Jill Sanchez, and I am a travel agent with Big Dreams Travel. I wanted to talk to you today about European river cruises. I went on a cruise on Waterways just a few weeks ago, and I just wanted to tell you a few things. I thought I'd just kind of do a series and maybe tell you about each port each day. But today is the day of embarkation. So today I will talk about what we did on the day that we actually got on the ship and embarked away from the port. So um, from noon to 3, you could get on the ship anytime in there. And so what we did was, okay, so you can you can pay, and this isn't just on AMA, this is on other river cruising companies as well. You can pay and do pre-cruise portion of the trip, or post, or both. And we went with some friends, and my husband and I, we used to live in Europe, and so we're kind of familiar with that. And so we just chose to do it on our own. But I think the pre and the post cruise um, options are actually great, especially if you've never been to Europe or you're scared to, kind of venture out on your own or things like that. Um, I found a hotel for us to stay in that was close to city center, and we just went from there. So we actually started our cruise in Basel, Switzerland. So we flew into Basel, and then we got there. We went and checked into the hotel, and it's a great hotel. And we were actually very happy with it. The breakfast was amazing the next morning before we left to go on our cruise. But actually, I recommend, if you can, getting there the day before. So actually, if you're in the United States, what you would do, if you wanted to do that, is you would, sorry, my bags are driving me crazy. What I would suggest is that, like, say your cruise leaves on the 5th of the month, you would want to get there on the 4th. And if you are in the States, you would want to leave, especially if you're in the middle of the States like I am, you would want to leave on the 3rd, because usually what you do is you leave in the afternoon. And then our layover was in Amsterdam the next morning, because you lose, time going east. So, and then we flew on down to Basel. So that worked for us. And so we actually had almost a full day on that first day that we got there. And then we had a half a day on the second day before we got on the cruise ship. So let's see. Like I said, you can get on between noon and 3. They served soup and sandwiches for people that wanted to go ahead and get on. And then we had tea time, yeah, between 3 and 4 in the lounge. And let me tell you, you guys, we were on the Amastella, and we were there actually for the Christmas markets. And the whole ship was done up for Christmas, and it was beautiful. It was such a great time to go. It's very, very cold, and I will talk to you about that as well when I talk about excursions that we did. But it was amazing, and the ships are beautiful, and the customer service on Ama Waterways is, well, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. We didn't have any problems. So let me see. When usually the captain will come and introduce himself. There's also a cruise manager. There's a hotel manager, and then let's see. That was when we had with the welcome dinner on the Ama Waterways. Now, on the Amastella, I'm not sure about all of them. I probably need to check that. But I think that there's 3 dining places on an Ama Waterways cruise ship. There is the main dining, and then there's the lounge where you can dine there as well. And then there's also a chef's table, which is a specialty restaurant. It's only a small group of people that can go. You have to actually make reservations for that. Everything else is you're good. You have your own table at the dining, in the main dining, and then in the lounge it's just first come first serve. You sit wherever there's opening. So I guess that's probably close to it. They have entertainers. Sometimes they have a pianist that is on board the ship that will play in the evenings. And we used the lounge a lot when we were on the ship with our friends. We would just meet them we had our table. And one night somebody else got our table. We were a little, we had to go sit somewhere else, and we were a little off that night, but we got it back. Anyway, and So the drinks, I'll tell you real quick. The drinks are included at your meals. Like I'm talking alcoholic beverages. They're included in your meals, with your meals, and then also at they have a sip and sail. So when you're leaving a port, they include that in cocktail hour. So if you want to drink something other than those times, you do pay for those. But we rarely did that. About the only times we did that was if my husband wanted like a top shelf drink or something, then he would pay for that. So I think that's probably close to everything for embarkation. You're welcome to um, ask me questions, and you can follow me. I am Jet Set with Jill on Big Dreams Travel. Sorry, on Facebook and Instagram, and I think on TikTok. I'll check that for sure. But anyway, I'm going to be doing every day that we did on our cruise and our port excursions. So I hope you liked this and follow me on YouTube. Thanks.